Have you ever been enjoying a delicious snack, looked down, and seen your cat staring back at you with those big, begging eyes? We have all been there. It is incredibly tempting to share whatever we are eating with our cats. But as responsible pet parents, we know that human food is not always safe for them. However, what if I told you there are actually quite a few things in your fridge and pantry right now that are not just safe for your cat, but actually provide fantastic health benefits? Today, we're going over 10 natural foods you can safely share with your cat. These are not just empty calories. These are powerhouse snacks that can soothe an upset stomach, fight off cellular damage, or provide a clean boost of essential proteins. Let us dive right in.
Coming in at number 1 is a classic, and probably your cat's absolute favorite, plain cooked chicken. Cats are obligate carnivores, which means their bodies are designed to thrive on a diet based almost entirely on animal protein. Chicken is an incredibly fantastic, lean source of this essential protein. It gives them the energy they need to zoom around the house at 3 in the morning and helps maintain their strong muscles. If your cat is feeling a little under the weather or has an upset stomach, plain boiled chicken is often recommended by vets because it is so gentle and easy to digest. The golden rule here is to make absolutely sure it is completely plain. No salt, no pepper, no oils, no garlic or onions. Just boil it, shred it into bite-sized pieces, and watch them go wild. Number 2 is an absolute nutritional gold mine that mimics what a cat would naturally eat in the wild: organ meats. Think about hearts, liver, and gizzards. When a wild cat catches prey, they don't just eat the muscle meat, they eat the organs because they are packed with vital nutrients. Chicken or beef heart is practically a superfood for felines because it is naturally loaded with taurine, an essential amino acid that cats cannot produce on their own and is critical for their heart and eye health. Gizzards are a tough, chewy muscle meat that provides a great protein boost and can even help scrape a little plaque off their teeth. Liver is incredibly rich in vitamin A and iron. However, there is a very strict rule with liver. It must only be given in tiny amounts. Because it is so rich in vitamin A, feeding too much whole liver can actually lead to vitamin A toxicity, which causes severe joint and bone issues. You can find organ meats as freeze-dried treats, or you can just cook them at home. Let us move on to number 3, which might surprise you. Pumpkin. This seasonal squash is a secret weapon every cat owner should have in their pantry. Plain 100% pumpkin is loaded with soluble fiber, moisture, and essential vitamins. If your cat struggles with digestion, pumpkin is a fantastic natural remedy. The fiber and water combo works double duty. It helps ease mild constipation and adds bulk to relieve mild diarrhea. Just start small with about 1 teaspoon, as feeding too much can actually cause stomach upset. Because it is low in calories but high in fiber, it is also a great tool to help overweight cats feel full. The golden rule here is to only use 100% pure canned pumpkin or plain cooked fresh pumpkin. Never use canned pumpkin pie filling, which is full of toxic spices, xylitol, and sugars. You can even use the seeds. Just clean them, roast them plain, and grind them into a powder to safely sprinkle over their dinner, since whole seeds are a choking hazard. At number 4, we have bone broth. We all know that cats are notoriously bad at drinking enough water. In the wild, they get most of their hydration directly from their prey, so their natural thirst drive is very low. This is where bone broth comes to the rescue. It is a fantastic, highly appealing way to sneak extra hydration into your cat's diet, which is absolutely vital for protecting their kidneys and urinary tract. Beyond just water, a good, long-simmered bone broth is rich in amino acids that support a healthy immune system. You can pour a little bit over their dry kibble, pâté, freeze-dried treats, or just offer it in a small bowl. The catch is that you must use a cat-safe broth. Store-bought broths for humans almost always contain onions, garlic, and tons of sodium. You need to make it yourself by simmering plain bones in water or buy a broth specifically made for pets. Number 5 is a fantastic little superfood, blueberries.
Yes, cats can eat fruit. While they cannot taste sweetness because they lack the specific taste receptors for it, they might enjoy the cold, fun texture of a blueberry. More importantly, blueberries are an absolute antioxidant powerhouse. These antioxidants help protect your cat's cells from oxidative damage and support their overall immune system. They're also packed with vitamin C and fiber, while being very low in calories, making them a completely guilt-free treat. Because cats are small, you only need to give them 2 or 3 blueberries at a time. You can serve them fresh, or if it is a hot summer day, try giving them frozen blueberries. Some cats love batting them around the kitchen floor before finally eating them.
Coming in at number 6 are eggs. Eggs are widely considered to be a perfect protein. They are incredibly highly digestible and packed with essential amino acids, iron, and riboflavin. Giving your cat a little bit of egg is a fantastic way to boost their nutritional intake and give them a beautiful, shiny coat. But the real magic happens when we look at the egg yolk. The yolk is an incredible natural source of a compound called lecithin. Why does this matter for your cat? Because lecithin is a fantastic natural remedy for hairballs. It acts as a fat emulsifier, helping to break down and bind the swallowed hair so it can pass smoothly and safely right through your cat's digestive tract, instead of being coughed up on your living room rug. You can offer an egg yolk as a brilliant, luxurious, and highly functional addition to their weekly routine.
Number 7 is a stinky but incredibly healthy favorite: sardines packed in water. We all know cats go absolutely crazy for the smell of fish, and sardines are a true nutritional powerhouse. They are one of the best natural sources of omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for reducing inflammation, supporting joint health, and giving your cat an incredibly soft, glossy coat. They also pack a fantastic punch of protein, calcium, and vitamin D. Now, you might open a can and worry about the little bones inside, but do not panic. The bones in canned sardines are incredibly soft, completely safe for your cat to eat, and actually provide an excellent natural source of calcium. The absolute golden rule here is to make sure you are buying sardines packed in plain spring water with absolutely no added salt, oils, garlic, or flavorings. You can use a whole sardine as a high-value treat, or mash one up to use as a delicious, healthy topper over their regular meal to entice a picky eater. Let us talk about number 8, plain, unsweetened yogurt. Now, you might have heard that cats are lactose intolerant, and for the most part, that is absolutely true. Most adult cats lack the enzyme needed to break down lactose in regular cow's milk, which leads to horrible tummy aches. However, the live cultures and fermentation process in yogurt actually break down most of that lactose for them, making it much easier to digest. The benefit here is the probiotics. A tiny amount of yogurt can provide your cat with healthy gut bacteria that support digestion and soothe an upset stomach. It must be completely plain with no added sugars and absolutely no artificial sweeteners, especially xylitol, which is deadly. A quick lick off a spoon once in a while is a great treat.
At number 9, we have a green powerhouse, broccoli. You might not picture your cat chewing on broccoli florets, but this vegetable is a fantastic addition to their treat rotation. Broccoli is packed with dietary fiber, which aids in digestion, but its real superpower lies in its anti-cancer properties. Broccoli is rich in antioxidants and a specific compound called sulforaphane. Studies show that sulforaphane helps neutralize free radicals in the body, reducing cellular damage and lowering the risk of certain cancers and inflammatory diseases. To activate the sulforaphane, you must first finely chop, crush, or grate the raw broccoli. Let it sit for 10 to 40 minutes before further preparation. This waiting period allows the enzymatic reaction to occur. If your cat finds raw broccoli difficult to digest, you can lightly steam it afterward until soft. Ensure the pieces remain tiny and easy to swallow before mixing a small amount into their regular food.
Finally, wrapping up our list at number 10 is an incredibly fun DIY super treat, chicken feet. Now wait, Never give your cat a cooked chicken bone, as they splinter and are highly dangerous. Instead, we are using chicken feet to make a phenomenal collagen-rich gelatin treat. Chicken feet are naturally loaded with glucosamine, chondroitin, and massive amounts of collagen, which are the ultimate building blocks for healthy, pain-free joints and a beautiful coat.
Here is how you do it. Toss the chicken feet into a pot of plain water and boil them slowly for several hours. Once cooked, remove them from the water, peel off the skin, and process the meat. This process pulls all that amazing collagen directly into the water. Strain the liquid meticulously to remove all the bones and put that rich broth into the fridge. Thanks to the natural collagen, it will set into a thick, jiggly, savory gelatin. You can scoop out a little spoonful of this chicken foot jelly and serve it cold. Cats absolutely love the meaty flavor and the fun texture, and their joints will thank you.
So there you have it, 10 natural, healthy foods to share with your cat. Just remember the golden rule. These treats should never exceed 10% of their daily calories. The remaining 90% must come from their balanced meals. Think of them as tiny bonuses. Start with a pea-sized piece and always check with your vet if you have any doubts. Thank you for caring enough to learn about your cat's health and nutrition. If you have questions about any of these foods, leave them in the comments below. Subscribe for more practical cat nutrition tips and give your kitty a gentle scratch behind the ears for me. See you in the next video.